In the ancient scriptures, hidden beneath layers of divine mystery, lies a truth so shocking it has the power to unravel everything you've ever known. The heavens, with their boundless skies, once whispered secrets that have eluded humanity for millennia. Or perhaps we simply weren't meant to see them. But what if these secrets are not merely divine, but something far beyond? What if the mysteries told in sacred texts of angels, strange lights, and impossible technologies are not of this earth? Could the very foundation of what we believe about our origins be completely wrong? This is no ordinary question. It's the key to unlocking the most profound secrets of the universe. For centuries, mankind has walked in the shadow of something far greater, something hidden, something extraterrestrial, yet deeply embedded in the fabric of our faith. Could the ancient accounts of divine encounters, of beings descending from the heavens, actually be describing the intervention of extraterrestrial visitors? Could the shroud of Turin, the glowing face of Moses, and the wheels of Ezekiel all point to something not of this world? In this video, we will embark on a journey unlike any other. We will peel back the layers of mystery surrounding these ancient texts and reveal the truth hidden in plain sight. We will uncover the shocking possibility that ancient civilizations weren't simply visited by gods, but by beings from beyond the stars. From the forbidden book of Enoch to the eerie, unexplained encounters in the Bible, you will discover the secrets that the church didn't want you to know. The pieces of the puzzle are scattered across the scriptures, waiting for someone to put them together. But be warned, what you are about to learn will challenge everything you've ever believed. The answers you seek may not be found in the realm of the divine, but in the stars themselves. And as you embark on this journey, ask yourself, what if the story of humanity is far older and far more mysterious than we've been led to believe? So, are you ready to uncover the truth? Stay with us as we explore the shocking revelations that will change your understanding of the ancient world and of the very cosmos itself. Hit like, subscribe, and share this revelation with those who are ready to see beyond the veil. Let's uncover what lies hidden in the sacred scriptures, together. The Shroud of Turin, divine proof or alien technology. The Shroud of Turin, an ancient cloth with the imprint of a man whose suffering transcends time. Its mystery has captivated believers and scientists alike for centuries. But what if this relic, revered by millions, is more than just a holy artifact? What if it's a message from another world, hidden in plain sight? Imagine, for a moment, the image of Christ, etched into the fabric, so vivid, so unmistakably detailed. It's not just an impression, it's a mystery that no human technology could explain. Countless studies have attempted to understand how this imprint came to be. From carbon dating to the latest scientific advancements, all attempts fall short. The shroud continues to resist comprehension. But could the answer lie beyond the world we know? What if, instead of divine light or a miraculous imprint, the shroud is a record of something much more technologically advanced, a form of alien technology that was beyond the reach of ancient humanity? Consider the possibility that the transformation described in the scriptures, the act of turning into light, could be akin to quantum teleportation or another form of advanced extraterrestrial science. Look at the accounts of near-death experiences where individuals encounter beings of light, experiencing a transformation that transcends the physical. Is this merely a divine encounter, or is it a glimpse into something far greater, something extraterrestrial in nature? The Shroud of Turin may hold the key to this revelation. It is not just a testament to Christ's sacrifice, but a symbol of something more profound, something that reaches beyond the boundaries of time, space, and even our understanding of reality itself. As you stand before this mystery, ask yourself, what if this holy relic is not just a sacred object, but a signpost from the stars? What if the truth behind the shroud is waiting for us to unlock, a truth that could forever change our understanding of the cosmos? Share your thoughts with us. Could this ancient cloth be proof of a connection to something beyond our world? The sons of God and the daughters of men. A genetic agenda. In the very beginning, the Bible tells a story of divine beings, the sons of God, who descended to earth and took human wives. The offspring of these unions were giants, the Nephilim. But what if this was not simply a myth or allegory? What if this was the start of something far more profound, something rooted in genetic manipulation, a divine intervention that altered the course of human history? The book of Genesis speaks of these beings, these sons of God, who came from the heavens and mingled with mankind. But what if these sons of God were not angels as traditionally understood, but extraterrestrial visitors? Could these beings have come from another world, bringing with them knowledge and technology far beyond anything humans could comprehend at the time? Look at the accounts of similar tales from ancient cultures, Greek mythology, the Sumerian texts, and the Aztec legends, where gods and deities took mortal wives and bore children with them. These stories, passed down through the ages, mirror the Bible's account. Could they be the same? Were these gods simply beings from another star system, visiting Earth in ancient times? The idea that our DNA could be influenced by extraterrestrial beings is one that challenges our understanding of human evolution. Could certain aspects of our genetics, the very building blocks of who we are, be the result of an ancient alien intervention? Imagine for a moment that the knowledge these sons of God imparted was not just spiritual, but scientific, perhaps even genetic. The Nephilim were not merely giants in stature, but giants in intellect, bearing the knowledge of the stars. As you consider this, think about the possibility that humanity's rapid advancement in knowledge, agriculture, architecture, medicine, was not a result of natural evolution alone, but rather the intervention of beings from another world. The implications of this are staggering. If our very existence was shaped by extraterrestrial influence, what does that mean for our place in the universe? Are we truly alone, or have we always been part of a larger cosmic plan? So I ask you, could the story of the sons of God and the daughters of men be the key to understanding our true origins? Could this be the evidence we've been searching for, a genetic agenda written in the stars? Reflect on this as we continue our journey into the forbidden truths of the Bible. The forbidden book of Enoch, what the church didn't want you to know. In the heart of ancient scripture lies a book that was once considered sacred, yet is now largely forgotten by the modern church, the book of Enoch. Banned by the Council of Laodicea in the 4th century, it was removed from the biblical canon for reasons still shrouded in mystery. But what if this text, deemed too controversial for the church, holds the key to understanding the true nature of divine and extraterrestrial intervention? The Book of Enoch speaks of the Watchers, a group of celestial beings who descended to earth and taught humanity forbidden knowledge. They imparted wisdom on topics ranging from astronomy to metallurgy, from the knowledge of the heavens to the creation of weapons. But what if these Watchers were not just angels, but extraterrestrial beings, visitors from another world who brought advanced knowledge to an ancient, primitive civilization? The Watchers' teachings are described in vivid detail: the creation of tools, the understanding of the stars, and the introduction of technology to humankind. Could these beings have been sharing knowledge far beyond the scope of what humanity could comprehend at the time? The knowledge they provided was so advanced that it was deemed forbidden, perhaps because it was not of divine origin, but of extraterrestrial origin. Enoch's journey into the heavens, where he encounters beings from beyond the stars, mirrors the experiences of modern-day abductees who describe encounters with beings from other worlds. The themes of divine knowledge, cosmic intervention, and the descent of celestial beings all point to one possibility: extraterrestrial visitation. What is most striking, however, is the nature of Enoch's relationship with these beings. He was not simply a passive recipient of divine knowledge, he was an active participant, in a cosmic exchange. Could it be that Enoch's teachings, his understanding of the heavens, were passed down to us not by divine inspiration, but by extraterrestrial guidance? As we explore this forbidden text, consider this. What if the truth about our origins, our connection to the stars, and our place in the universe has been hidden from us for centuries? Could the Book of Enoch be the key to unlocking this hidden knowledge? Reflect on this as you continue to explore the ancient mysteries that lie buried in the sacred texts. The narrative continues to unfold, with each revelation deeper than the last. What lies behind the veil? What truths are waiting to be uncovered? What if the answers are not in divine intervention, but in the stars themselves? The mysteries are there, waiting for those willing to seek. Let us continue our journey, and together we will uncover the secrets of the cosmos. The manna machine. Did ancient Israel use alien food technology? Imagine, for a moment, a time when the heavens themselves reached down to sustain a people wandering in the wilderness. The Israelites, lost and hungry, were fed by a mysterious substance that fell from the sky, a food so perfect, so nourishing, that it sustained them for 40 years. This manna, as described in the Bible, is unlike any food we know. It appeared each morning, fresh and ready, with no explanation of its origin or nature. But what if this manna, this heavenly bread, was not a divine gift, but something far more extraordinary, an alien technology designed to feed and protect a people in need? The concept of manna has mystified theologians and scientists alike for centuries. Ancient texts describe it as a miraculous substance that appeared every day, except on the Sabbath, as if it were orchestrated by a higher power. But could the manna have been the product of a machine, a device perhaps, capable of transforming energy or matter into a sustenance that defied the natural laws of physics? Think about the possibility of advanced alien technology, capable of creating food from thin air, landing right in the lap of an ancient civilization. Could the Ark of the Covenant, which housed the manna, have been more than just a sacred object? Some have speculated that the Ark was, in fact, a type of reactor, an energy source so powerful it could sustain an entire nation. Could this divine bread, this manna, have been the byproduct of a highly sophisticated machine designed by extraterrestrial beings? The Bible speaks of radiation sickness, sudden deaths, and strange phenomena when people came into contact with the Ark's power. Could these events have been caused by exposure to high levels of energy so advanced it appeared as divine power? It's not far-fetched to think that what the ancient Israelites experienced as a miracle could, in fact, have been alien technology. After all, history is full of examples of civilizations encountering advanced technology they couldn't possibly understand, yet which they revered as divine. As you reflect on this, ask yourself, could the manna be a sign that ancient visitors, beings not of this world, once provided sustenance for humanity? Was this food a gift from the heavens, or a sophisticated piece of technology left behind to guide and protect a people in need? Share your thoughts, for this question beckons us to rethink our entire understanding of the ancient world and our connection to the stars. Exodus, Sinai, and the alien light that transformed Moses. The story of Moses ascending Mount Sinai is one of the most profound encounters in the Bible. For 40 days and nights, he stood in the presence of God, and when he returned, his face shone with a radiant light so powerful that it frightened those around him. The Bible tells us that this transformation was the result of Moses encountering the divine, God's glory. But what if the truth is far more complex than we've been led to believe? What if this extraordinary light wasn't divine at all, but rather the result of an encounter with something far beyond our comprehension? Something extraterrestrial. Imagine Moses, standing atop that sacred mountain, bathed in a light so intense it altered his very appearance. What if this light wasn't a divine glow, but the after-effects of exposure to an advanced energy source? What if Moses had come into contact with a technology so powerful that it left an imprint on his physical being? This isn't just speculation. It's an idea that has been echoed by many who have experienced close encounters with extraterrestrial beings. The light described in the Bible mirrors the glowing, often disorienting lights reported by modern-day abduction experiences. Consider the implications. If Moses' transformation was caused by exposure to extraterrestrial technology, it would explain the intensity of the light and the lasting effects it had on his body. The phenomenon of missing time, reported by many who have had UFO encounters, also mirrors the biblical account of Moses' time spent on the mountain. Could Moses have been in a state of suspended time, interacting with beings from another world, experiencing a transformation that was beyond the laws of nature? The questions this raises are profound. Did Moses truly meet God in the traditional sense? Or did he encounter a being of unimaginable power, something not of this earth? This story may not just be about divine intervention. It could be a story of humanity's first contact with beings from another realm, beings whose power was so immense it reshaped the very fabric of Moses' being. As you ponder this, ask yourself, could the glowing face of Moses be a sign that we are not as alone as we think? Could this be the first evidence of an extraterrestrial encounter in human history? Ezekiel's wheel, the most detailed UFO in the Bible. The prophet Ezekiel's vision of a wheel within a wheel, surrounded by fire and mysterious creatures, has perplexed theologians and scholars for centuries. Described in vivid detail, Ezekiel's vision paints a picture of a craft that seems eerily similar to modern-day UFO sightings, complete with swirling wheels, gleaming metal, and otherworldly beings. But what if Ezekiel wasn't just having a prophetic dream, but was witnessing an actual encounter with extraterrestrial visitors? What if this wheel was not a divine chariot, but a spacecraft from another world, observing and interacting with humanity? Imagine for a moment Ezekiel's vision as it is described in the Bible: a fire in the sky, a strange metallic object spinning within another, and creatures with wings moving in perfect synchrony. The description is so precise, it's as if Ezekiel was witnessing a spacecraft in motion, its advanced technology defying the understanding of his time. This vision doesn't just resemble the descriptions of UFOs from modern encounters. It is one of the most detailed depictions of what we would now call a UFO. Consider the possibility that Ezekiel's vision wasn't a divine message, but rather a first contact scenario, an encounter with beings from beyond our world. The details of the wheel within a wheel, the metallic appearance and the beings who accompany it all, point to a craft with technology that Ezekiel could not have comprehended. Could it be that what he was seeing was an extraterrestrial spacecraft, piloted by beings whose advanced technology far exceeded anything known to humanity at that time? This vision challenges our understanding of the Bible and the nature of divine revelation. If Ezekiel's wheel was a UFO, what does that mean for the nature of our reality? Are the visions of the prophets not just divine encounters, but encounters with extraterrestrial intelligence? Could the Bible be filled with stories of human contact with beings from other worlds, using language and symbolism that we have yet to fully decode? As you reflect on this, consider the vast possibilities. If Ezekiel truly witnessed an encounter with extraterrestrial beings, what does that reveal about our place in the universe? What does it say about the nature of divinity and the beings that may have once visited Earth, leaving behind signs that we are only now beginning to understand? These narratives, shrouded in mystery and revelation, beckon us to look beyond the surface of ancient texts and consider a reality that we have long ignored. The possibility that we are not alone in the universe, that our history is intertwined with extraterrestrial encounters, is more than just a theory. It's a profound question that deserves our attention. As we delve deeper into the sacred stories of old, let us keep our minds open to the extraordinary, and let the mysteries of the past guide us toward the truth that lies hidden in the stars, angels or aliens, uncovering their true identity. For millennia, humanity has looked to the heavens, seeking answers in the form of angels, divine messengers sent by God to guide and protect. But what if the angels we've been taught to revere are not what we think? What if these celestial beings, who have appeared throughout the Bible, are actually something far beyond divine, beings not of this world, but from the stars themselves? Imagine the grand moments when angels descend, majestic figures radiant with light, carrying messages of profound significance. We often think of angels as ethereal spirits, bathed in divine light, floating between the realms of heaven and earth. But ancient texts do not describe angels in such abstract terms. They speak of beings with physical form, beings capable of interaction in the world of men. In fact, the Hebrew word malach refers not just to angels, but to messengers. Could these messengers be more than heavenly entities, more than spiritual beings? Could they have been visitors, not from heaven, but from another world entirely? Think of the many instances in Scripture where these angels perform feats that are beyond human comprehension. They are capable of flight, of traversing great distances, and sometimes they even take on human form. Could these beings, with their supernatural abilities, be extraterrestrials, beings from another planet or galaxy, who once walked among us, guiding and shaping the course of history? What if their role as divine messengers is simply a veil for their true origins? Consider how often angels are depicted with otherworldly powers, unfathomable knowledge and technology that seems far advanced for the time. Could the true story of angels be the story of extraterrestrial beings arriving in ancient times, offering humanity their wisdom and guiding us to where we are today? Ask yourself, have we misunderstood the true nature of these celestial beings, misinterpreting their otherworldly characteristics as divine rather than extraterrestrial? Could these angels simply be a different form of life, intelligent beings visiting Earth long before we were capable of understanding their true purpose? The Watchers and their secret teachings to mankind. The Watchers, those mysterious beings mentioned in the Book of Enoch, hold the keys to one of the greatest untold stories in history. These celestial entities descended from the heavens, and in their wake, they left a legacy that would change humanity forever. But what if these Watchers were not simply divine beings, as some believe, but extraterrestrial visitors, beings from distant stars who came to Earth to share forbidden knowledge? The teachings of the Watchers were far from ordinary. They imparted knowledge to humanity on subjects that were far beyond the comprehension of the time: astronomy, metallurgy, medicine, and even weaponry. Could this advanced knowledge have been bestowed upon humanity by extraterrestrials who came to Earth not as gods, but as scientists, sharing their wisdom with a species that was just beginning to understand its place in the cosmos? Consider the profound leaps in human knowledge that suddenly occurred throughout history. From the creation of intricate tools to the construction of monumental structures like the pyramids and Stonehenge, humanity seemed to make giant leaps forward, an intellectual explosion that defies natural evolution. Could this rapid advancement be the result of an extraterrestrial intervention? Did the Watchers, with their otherworldly knowledge, set the stage for a period of rapid human progress? Or were they simply a reflection of a deeper cosmic connection? The implications of the Watchers' teachings are staggering. If their knowledge truly came from extraterrestrial sources, then the development of human civilization might not be the result of human ingenuity alone. It could be that our advancement was guided by beings who had a hand in shaping the very trajectory of our species. What if the Watchers were the first to teach us the secrets of the universe, planting the seeds of knowledge that would eventually grow into the technologies we use today? The lessons of the Watchers challenge our understanding of who we are, where we came from, and what our true purpose is in the grand scheme of the cosmos. Could it be that the Watchers' teachings were not just warnings or instructions, but a blueprint for human evolution, an intellectual Big Bang that set the stage for humanity's greatest achievements? The question remains, what did these beings truly give us, and what are the consequences of that knowledge? The Islamic revelation. Was Gabriel an ET messenger? When the angel Gabriel appeared to the Prophet Muhammad, he delivered a message that would change the course of history. This encounter, described as one of the most profound moments in Islamic tradition, raised questions about the nature of divine communication. But what if Gabriel was not an angel at all, but an extraterrestrial being, an advanced visitor from another world, sent to guide humanity through its darkest moments? The Quran speaks of Gabriel as a messenger of God, yet his arrival was not like that of traditional angels. Gabriel's appearance to Muhammad was not just a moment of divine revelation. It was an event that spanned the very fabric of space and time. Muhammad was said to have been carried to the heavens, witnessing the mysteries of the universe, experiencing visions that defy earthly explanation. Could these visions be the result of an encounter with extraterrestrial beings who used advanced technology to guide Muhammad through his journey? Could the speed at which Gabriel appeared, traveling vast distances in a single moment, be evidence of advanced alien technology? The question arises, could this so-called divine encounter have been the work of extraterrestrials, whose technology and abilities were so advanced that they were mistaken for divine messengers? Consider the story of Muhammad's journey to the heavens. It defies the known laws of physics and space travel. Could it be that the story of Muhammad's ascension to the sky was not a spiritual ascent, but a physical journey facilitated by beings with technology far beyond our understanding? What does this mean for the Islamic revelation and for the concept of divine intervention? Could Gabriel, the messenger who spoke to Muhammad, have been an extraterrestrial being, delivering knowledge not from God, but from a highly advanced civilization? As you ponder this, reflect on the nature of divine communication. Could it be that what we have interpreted as divine messages are, in fact, interactions with beings from other worlds, beings who have guided humanity throughout its history, guardian angels or galactic protectors? Throughout human history, we've been told that guardian angels protect us, watching over us in times of danger, guiding us through the challenges of life. But what if these so-called guardian angels are not just divine protectors, but extraterrestrial beings, galactic protectors sent to ensure humanity's survival? The concept of guardian angels is widespread across cultures and religions, but the descriptions of these protectors often share common themes. They are powerful, they are watchful, and they are present in times of crisis. Could these protectors, so often described as unseen forces, be something more? Beings with advanced technology who have been assigned to watch over humanity throughout history. Imagine a race of beings who have evolved beyond the limits of our understanding, capable of manipulating the very fabric of reality. These beings, with their vast intelligence and technology, may have taken it upon themselves to guide and protect humanity, not as angels, but as extraterrestrial entities. Could these beings be our protectors, our guardians, ensuring that we survive as a species, helping us avoid the mistakes that could lead to our downfall? Consider the many instances of miraculous protection throughout history. Lives saved in inexplicable ways, moments of grace that defy all explanation. Could these events be the work of extraterrestrial beings, watching over us in ways that we are unable to comprehend? Are these beings our protectors, ensuring that we evolve and survive, even when the odds are stacked against us? The final cosmic war, angels, aliens, and the last battle. The book of Revelation speaks of a final cosmic battle, the ultimate war between good and evil. But what if this battle, often interpreted as a spiritual war, is something far more tangible, an intergalactic conflict between extraterrestrial civilizations vying for control of humanity's future? The Bible tells us of a time when the heavens will be opened and the final battle will be fought. Angels will clash with demons, and the forces of good will prevail over the forces of evil. But what if these angels and demons are not spiritual beings, but extraterrestrial forces? Beings from different worlds, with their own agendas, fighting for control over Earth and its inhabitants. Could this cosmic war be a battle between advanced extraterrestrial civilizations, each with their own vision for humanity's future? The ancient texts speak of a time when the fallen ones will rise, but what if these fallen ones are not demons, but extraterrestrial invaders, beings whose technology and power rival our own? The question remains, are we on the brink of a cosmic war, a final battle between extraterrestrial civilizations? Could the angels and demons described in the Bible be alien forces fighting for control over our planet? As we stand on the edge of this battle, it's time to ask, what is the true nature of the war to come? And what role will humanity play in this final cosmic struggle? Each of these revelations carries us deeper into the mystery of our origins, our place in the universe, and the beings who may have guided humanity from the beginning. The questions posed by these ancient texts challenge us to think beyond the spiritual, beyond the divine, and to look toward the stars for the answers we have long sought. As we uncover these secrets, we are left with one final question. What is the true story of humanity, and what does the future hold for us in the cosmos? As the ancient scriptures reveal to us the mysteries of the heavens, the questions that arise are nothing short of profound. What if the very essence of our existence, our divine purpose, is tied to something far greater than we've been led to believe? We've journeyed through stories of ancient encounters, stories of beings who came from the stars, of messages delivered not by angels as we know them, but by beings whose very presence challenges our understanding of the universe. We stand on the precipice of a great revelation, one that stretches beyond the boundaries of Earth, one that beckons us to look up at the night sky and wonder, are we truly alone in the cosmos? The truth hidden in these ancient texts, these sacred writings, holds the power to ignite a fire in your soul, to awaken something deep within you that has been dormant for so long. It is not merely a search for knowledge. It is a search for meaning, for purpose, for a connection to something beyond ourselves. In every word of the Bible, in every passage that speaks of angels, of heavenly visitors, of cosmic battles and divine intervention, there is a deeper truth waiting to be uncovered. These are not just stories from a distant past. They are a map, a guide to understanding our place in the vast expanse of the universe. Imagine, for a moment, that the angels who have watched over humanity for centuries are not merely divine messengers, but beings from beyond the stars, sent to guide and protect us on our journey. What if the ancient teachings, the wisdom imparted to us by these celestial beings, were not simply religious lessons, but advanced knowledge from civilizations far more advanced than our own? These are the questions that stir the heart, that cause us to pause and reflect on the mysteries that surround us. And yet, as we look around at the world today, we find ourselves grappling with uncertainty. The light of truth seems distant, as if hidden behind a veil that we are unable to pierce. But the promise of the ancient scriptures is clear. The light is there, waiting for those who seek it with open hearts and minds. It is not a light that can be seen with the eyes alone, but one that must be felt, one that must be embraced with the soul. If this video has touched something deep within you, if it has ignited a spark of curiosity, a hunger for truth, then I invite you to share in this journey with me. The path to understanding is not one that we walk alone. It is a journey we take together, as a community of seekers, of truth bearers, of those who are unafraid to ask the difficult questions. If you feel that this message has brought you closer to the truth, closer to the light that we are all searching for, then I humbly ask you to support this channel. Your encouragement, whether through a simple like, a comment, or a subscription, fuels my desire to continue sharing the divine wisdom that has been passed down through the ages. Every small gesture of support is a priceless gift, a spark of energy that keeps this mission alive. Your engagement not only helps this message reach others who may be seeking the same answers, but also strengthens the bond that ties us all together in this search for truth. If this video has brought value to your heart, if it has helped you find a sense of peace or clarity in the midst of the chaos, then your support is more than just appreciated, it is cherished with all my heart. As we move forward, let us remember that we are not alone in this journey. The truths that we seek have been hidden, yes, but they have not been forgotten. The messages from the stars, the divine wisdom passed down through time, are there, waiting for us to uncover them. And as we uncover these truths, we come closer not only to understanding the mysteries of the universe, but to discovering the divine within ourselves. So, as you continue on this path, remember that the journey does not end here. It is only the beginning. The questions we ask, the answers we seek, will lead us to greater understanding, to a deeper connection with the divine, and to the realization that we are part of something far greater than we have ever imagined. Let us continue this journey together, hand in hand, as we uncover the secrets of the heavens, the mysteries of the divine, and the truth that lies waiting for us in the stars. And as we do, let us carry with us the knowledge that we are not simply searching for answers. We are searching for the light that will guide us home.